Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is February 21st of 2016. And this is a review of the SADES S6 USB gaming mouse. And you can see it over here someplace on this next to me here. This is it. Great price, $16. You know, it's a gaming. I guess it's a gaming because of the specifications or whatever. My grandson, who's my grown grandson, who's big in time to gaming. To him, I think a gaming microphone. Gaming is more like this Logitech here, the G502, and this is the one I'm currently using. This is, well, I can show you here. This is it here. And it has a lot of buttons on it and a lot of functions. But I don't, well, what was the price on that? $70. So I'm using this right now, and this is $70. And sure, it feels nice, and it has a lot of extra functions. But this SADES functions really well. I tested out a bunch. I was going to put them all out here, a bunch of my side by side and whatever. It may just be because this was new to me. It just seems like for some reason, the right button here now feels okay now, but when I was using it, I sort of noticed it. You know what I mean? I clicked it and got a little bit of feedback or something, and when I press the button on my it's got a G on it. I keep wanting to say, I want to say Google, but when I press the button on the Logitech, I just don't. But keep in mind, $16 versus $70. The Logitech is a lot of reviewers who know what they're doing, other than whereas I don't. They rate that as like the number 1 or number 2 mouse. Everything from SADES. I've reviewed a whole bunch of headphones and other items from them. It's always first rate, great product. This is reasonably priced. I looked at some of their others online or at Amazon, and the price on their mice were quite high, I thought, compared to others. And it's got to be the workings or the chip or something that is in it. But for the price, I was sent this for review purposes. For the price, I recommend it. Comes in this box. You get the mouse, and I think you get some instructions. You don't get any softy other instructions, and that's it. I was going to show you a bunch of others. This is a few dollars more. Red Dragon. And this is a few dollars more. For the money, I can recommend this. My grandson, I pointed it out to him, and he asked what the 2 buttons were here on top. And it's for stepping down your DPI or stepping up your DPI. And he said, what a waste. But I think that's really a good idea, because that's something that I use from time, I use it a lot. And on these others, the button is forward, or you have to push here or back or something. So I think that's kind of nice. If you find yourself always stepping up or stepping down DPI, you might want to go with this mouse. I used it with Windows and with Linux. Works fine. So I guess that's all I've got to say. You're in luck. You're in luck that I didn't fill this table with mice and try to show them all to you and compare them. I find it really hard. I think my voice is changing. I've reviewed some headsets. Headsets I can kind of compare. Mice, I don't know. There's something about, keyboards I can compare. Weight, reach and layout, and whether they light up and all this kind of stuff. For some reason, I have a real problem with reviewing mice. I think it's so personal for some reason. Also so changeable depending on what you're doing. Whether you're reading a document or whether you're playing a game or working with a photograph, trying to do some editing or something. So I thank you very much for watching this.